What's up, folks? Welcome back to my channel. Today I just wanted to do a quick bag dump video for you guys. I asked a poll on Instagram, I think yesterday, if you guys wanted to see what I carry on a daily basis when I'm out hunting. So majority of you guys said yes, so I was like, okay, I'll just do one real quick. I've been asked before, but I just never really felt motivated to do it, especially when it's like during the off season and whatnot. So I feel like it's appropriate now since hunting season is next week for black bear here in Washington. So I figured I'd do a quick bag dump just to show you guys what I haul on a regular basis. And yeah, so we'll just go from there. We'll just get right into it. We'll start with the lid right here. In the lid, there's two pockets. I carry my headlamp up here. This is a HL60R Phoenix. And in the same compartment, I also carry all my extra batteries. I have extra batteries for my video camera that I'm filming with right now. I have an extra charger for like cell phones, charging my headlamp, or anything that needs to be charged. Also have extra batteries for the Canon G7X, the GoPros, extra batteries for the headlamp, the flashlight, extra SD cards. So anything that's electrical related or anything that could be damaged by water, I'll keep in here. This is supposed to be a water resistant pack from EXO, so keep that all together in here. Shove it back in here. Right, in the other compartment, I have my snacks. I usually carry Ritz crackers and Cliff bars, so I usually put them in there. I'll have my phone scope. I do a lot of digiscoping, or I'll try to, so I have my phone scope with me always. And I also have a first aid kit up there. This is a very minimal first aid kit, more designed for like cuts and stuff like that, especially when you're like skinning an animal, deboning, or if you trip and fall and cut yourself. I have band-aids, sutures, and alcohol wipes and whatnot in here. So that's what I keep in my lid. I usually just organize things in my pack in a way where I could, if I use something a lot, I'll put it more towards the top or more out front so that I don't have to do a lot of digging. So, don't sting me. Shove these back in here. I didn't bring a table, so I'm just using this big old stump. I was actually scouting this morning, and I still got a spot to hit, but I'm actually just taking a break since it's like 95 degrees out. So figured I'd film this real quick. Let's pop the lid open like this. We'll go into the main bag, front pocket right here. I have my toiletries. There's baby wipes and napkins that I carry. I have a kill kit in this little pouch. I have electrical tape, a few pairs of rubber gloves, and my Havilland knife, skinning, deboning. I will break down a whole animal with this little thing right here. Most I'll have to do is just switch out to a new blade, depending on how old the blade is. I'll usually use a blade for like 2 or 3 animals, whatnot, but this is what I use. It's super lightweight, super sharp. I'll carry maybe 2 or 3 extra blades with me, and just use that. So kill kit here. What else? I also have a pair of gloves. I know right now I probably won't need it, but it's lightweight enough, and you never know when you could use them. So I always just carry them. Have an extra Peloton 240 beanie. Like I said, with the gloves, they're lightweight. You never know when you could use it or when somebody could use it, so I carry it. I also have Paracord. You can use this for hanging meat or hanging gear or tie things down, whatever you need it for. Doesn't weigh anything, comes in handy, and it's good to have in my opinion. I also have here a extra flashlight. I carry two sources of light, a regular headlamp and an actual flashlight here. I just don't want to be in a situation where my headlamp dies and or a bulb dies, burns out, or whatnot, and I don't want to have to resort to I don't want to have to rely on my cell phone battery or cell phone flashlight for something that I could have easily prevented. So I carry extra flashlight. I think that's all I have in this pocket. Shove everything back in there real quick. I recently switched to a exo bag, so I'm still getting used to the layout. I might move things around throughout the season, depending on what I use the most and what I don't use as much, so play by ear with that. And then the next pocket back here, I carry my game bags. These are Alaskan something game bags. I bought them from Sportsman's. I carry two big ones that are meant for like elk and moose, and then two smaller ones that are designed for like deer-sized animals and black bear and whatnot. I like to have a variety. The bigger ones, especially if I'm hunting with my wife or like say my dad, somebody that can't pack a lot of meat, I'll tend to use the bigger bag so I can shove more meat into one bag and just have to worry about strapping down one big bag instead of having a bunch of little ones to worry about. So it's good to have a variety. They're cheap, they're very durable in my opinion. I've used these for like 3 or 4 years now. Just wash them after every time you use them, and they do great. I just don't believe in spending 40-50 bucks on game bags when I can buy them for cheaper. So game bags there. I also have a rain cover for my pack. I don't know how water resistant these packs are, so it's always good to have one. This is from my Kuiu bag, and it's a universal rain cover, so it should fit this 4800 with no issues. And I also carry a rain jacket back here. This is the Kuiu Northridge rain jacket, one of their lighter weight models and more packable. So that's what I carry back here for rain gear, especially if I'm not already wearing it. So I've been in situations where I've been downpoured on, especially on like a super sunny day like this, and all of a sudden you have a rainstorm coming. So I always carry a rain jacket no matter what, even if it's hot like this. It doesn't matter. I will always have a rain jacket in my backpack. So shove this back here. Oh, there goes that. You guys can also still see I have my trekking poles here. Don't really use them, but they come in handy when you pack animals out. I also have a extra small tripod here for my G7X, or whenever I want to take like pictures, I'll use this tripod. And what else? My little pouch over here, I have of course extra snacks and a extra magazine for my Springfield XDM. I do carry one in the chamber, so it's 15 plus 1. I don't want to lose this, so I just carry it in my pouch where I know it's not going to fall out or anything, and just I don't want it clipped on me somewhere in case it catches on something and falls off. So I think that's pretty much it. Besides my camera tripod that I'm using filming right now, I'll strap that on here too, especially if I'm doing like a straight up death hike getting to where I want to go. I'll strap it on my backpack. If not, then I usually always just carry it in my hand. But yeah, I think besides all this, no, I missed one compartment. I lied. Did I? I did. I missed the important compartment. The mid-size compartment. And I knew I was forgetting something. I also pack a spotting scope. This is a Vortex Razor HD 16 through 48 by 65. I used to own their smallest version, the 11 to 33, but for me it felt like it was pretty useless. My binos were a lot better options than that, so I went for the medium-sized one after I sold that one, and it's perfect. It's not too heavy, it's not too big, not too bulky. I like the straight model because it's easier to pack in my bag, and for me it's easier and faster for me to get on game with the straight version. So carry that almost all the time. The only time I don't have it is when we're archery hunting for elk and whatnot. And in this pocket I'll usually always have water bottles. I carry about 4 or 5 of these during the August, September months. I've never used water filtration, and a lot of the places we hunt have very minimal water resources, so I carry a lot of these. I drink a lot of water, and it's just better to have extra than not have enough. I don't like the taste from the hydration bladders, so I avoid using those, and I also don't like having stuff dangling in front of me, especially with all the stuff I already have on me. So like my bino harness, my extra camera, my rangefinder, my rifle, the way it sits, is just, I just don't want extra things in front of me dangling, getting caught on things, or getting in my way when I have to shoot something. So yeah, I think that's it. Pretty quick rundown, pretty simple. Like I said, this is more what I carry on day trips. Our average day trips are like 5 to 6 miles. We hike all day, we go before the sun rises, come back in the dark and whatnot. So this is what I carry. The only thing I'm actually missing here is my pouch of ammo. I usually carry 20 rounds, depending on which rifle I'm carrying, but 20 rounds at the least, and food. So when I'm hunting alone, I'll also haul my food, but then if my wife is hunting with me, I make her the pack mule for food and whatnot. So I think that's pretty much it. Very, like I said, very simple, nothing much. It does seem like a lot of stuff when you like pick up your pack. You're like, geez, this is pretty heavy. But in my opinion, if I was to get lost or stranded in the woods, I would be totally fine with what I have in this pack for at least a night. So not too bad. Put this stuff away. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, drop them down in the comments below. If you're curious about a certain product I use or why I use a certain brand, let me know. And yeah, I hope you guys are geared up and getting ready for opener next weekend. I also did some low development for my 308 earlier, so got that out of the way. And yeah, we should be pretty ready for next weekend. Hopefully the temperatures aren't too hot, and hopefully we're able to find the bears, especially with all the pressure. I feel like last year a lot of people didn't know that it was open on August 1st, so there was not a lot of bear hunters last year. But this year I feel like it's going to be a totally different game. So I feel like it's gonna be more pressure and whatnot. So it might be a little more challenging, but it's okay. We love the challenge, so we just have to hunt a little harder, a little farther, and just gotta beat the next person. So I think that's it. I think the only thing I forgot also here is my GPS carrier, Garmin Rhino 50. The batteries will last me about 2 days and whatnot, so I like carrying this. It also works as a radio, so I prefer it over my cell phone with Onyx. I mean, I have Onyx on here too, but then I don't have to download maps. I could just grab and go and whatnot, so pretty convenient for me. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it. If you guys have any questions about the stuff I use, if I miss anything, sorry, I'm just kind of doing this real quick during this break before I go back and start scouting again. So if you have any questions, let me know. If you're new to the channel, help us grow by subscribing. And yeah, good luck next week. Hope you guys shoot something. Tag me on Instagram if you do shoot something and whatnot. So again, thank you guys for watching, and we will see you guys in the next video.